Welcome to the Lesson of the Week with yours truly, Sean Thunder Wallace. I'm a performer, composer, and professor of music at The Ohio State University. This weekly program is designed to inspire and inform the serious music student. We're all students here, so join me on the path of discovery as we learn together.
Burnout is typically because you're not giving yourself something. You're taking away more than you're giving in some area, and you're doing it so much that it's like created a. It's like a.
Well, that area is sleep, probably.
Yeah, it's like mental. It's like a mental dehydration. You know, that's what burnout is. It's like a mental dehydration. And I've burned out a couple times, I'll say. I had one significant burnout, and then a couple that were pretty good sized burnouts, but weren't as bad.
Right.
And part of that was because I did make some adjustments, but I didn't make enough adjustments
Right.
to prevent it from happening at all. But one of the things is I have to have, and this is why I tell you guys to practice 6 days a week, and then just, if you can avoid touching the horn on the next day, that'd be cool. But if you have a gig, that's still not really the same as practicing, and so
Right.
you might still get some enjoyment out of that, and it might not be taxing in the same way that
The problem is,
practice is.
at least the way it was last quarter, my days off kind of choose themselves.
Right. Right.
Yep,
Right.
There's my day off.
Yeah. Well, you try to be as I try to make my day off. Try to correspond with some other time off too, so then it makes it seem like it's more time, and you can relax a little more.
I mean, one of the things that I've considered for this quarter is maybe I should, get real straight with my when I'm going to take the day off, and then take the day off and do my work for all the other classes.
Right.
And spend the whole day doing that.
It might be what you have to do when you're in school. It's of course different.
Right. So today I got here at 8:30 and had a class and stuff. I got 1 hour of practice in already, plus like 10 minutes or something, which is usually probably only 48 minutes or something around there. And then I have big band till 3:30, so that gives me 4 more hours to practice, which is, actually I gotta eat lunch. So that's 4 hours, that's 6 more hours, that puts it at 9:30. I gotta do my theory homework, which is probably gonna be at least an hour or 2 hours, that's 11:30. So if I get screwed up, then I'm like messed up for the day. And I have the music tech thing to throw in there at some point or another.
Yeah. How much stuff sneaks up on you?
What do you mean sneaks up?
Like you just said, the music tech. You said that's somewhere in there.
I mean, it doesn't really sneak up. I'm aware of it. I'm just like.
How much stuff that you're aware of are you not really accounting for? That's what I'm asking you.
In the time
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, like okay, like say for instance, like my wife told me she wanted me to do some stuff this morning. Okay.
Yeah.
I told her if you don't email me, I'm just not going to remember, or it's not going to happen. But sometimes, even when she tells me something, or there's something I know I need to do, and I don't get around to writing it down, or to actually putting it somewhere concrete, so that I know it'll happen. And so what ends up happening is it actually is robbing a piece of my short-term memory. I hate to think of it like that, but like I'm a computer and I only have so much memory. But in a sense that is the case. If I have too much stuff cluttered, that it's just kind of floating like this, then what ends up happening is it starts to actually make it very, very hard, even in the few minutes that you do have to eat or to do anything else, for it to actually be relaxing. You can never relax because you still have something that's running. You still got a program running.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it seems like that's just the way it is. Yeah,
Well,
that's the way it's gonna
I guess I'm just saying, I don't know if there's a way for you to totally fix that or to totally solve
be.
that.
I mean, like schedule it in, like when I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know maybe it makes it look like your schedule's even worse than it is, but you know, it's better to just be honest with it and just to have everything accounted for than to have a few things that are floating that just kind of get taken care of when they get taken care of. Because then when you actually do have a hole in your schedule, it's not a hole. That's when you're going to have to do all of this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And me personally, I'd rather just write in that chunk so then when there really is a hole, then it's like, for this next 20 minutes, I can just sit here. I don't have to do nothing, you know. And then it can actually be that. I mean, I know that doesn't seem like much, but that's better than that 20 minutes. You're thinking, okay, now what else do I got to do? And oh yeah, I got to still attend to this and attend to that, and you never get to relax.